Your hats. Welcome to another exciting Sunday where we play a little Dungeons and Dragons on the Streamlined adventure. My computer is still going bananas, so you'll have to excuse it for what it is because it is annoyingly bananas right now. At least one of them, one of my two computers is going bananas, but we are back after a little bit of a hiatus for the holidays. I am Dane, the Dungeon Master for a Streamlined campaign. Next to me is Evan. He is playing Webb Winterthorn. Webb is a halfling bard who started as a ranger and then was cursed to live the life no one wants to live. A heavy-set, balding, sugar-craving halfling bard being that life. He's real smooth when he's not talking through crumbles of different pastries. Next to him is Tim. Tim is playing Magvarus, our quite lawful type human cleric of the Life Lord Perego. Very well known, if not super active in his own church. Now down below me there is Cameron. She's playing our lovely Jilsara Hawk, a Eladrin rogue assassin. And next to her is Megan, who's playing Calcine of the Calcination fan club. Calcination named appropriately after Calcine, who the fan club is for. She is a Fire Ganassi fighter with lots of barbarians slapped in there as well. And then finally, last but not least, once our lovely gnome wizard is now, Max is now playing a half-elven, half-elven?
Yeah.
Yes, half-elven fighter bard known as Roland. We left off a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago maybe even, in the cave fighting giants and orcs and ogres and half-ogres and other giant ettins and cyclopses and all the things in a cave that you guys happened across as you were traveling across the mountains of Korsoth there. I don't have, and if you guys are looking at the stream at all, I don't have, hi Tiptoe, nice to know you. It's nice to, I did change the format the stream is looked at for right now. I'm trying to piece together a couple different options. So right now it's all focused on you guys, so we can see you guys and me. But yeah, so we're in this cave. I've got Fantasy Grounds open, even though my one computer is going bananas. I know we mentioned that you guys can maybe work on getting your characters fully transitioned over to Beyond, just so we have an outside of Fantasy Grounds saving of them in case we decide to change things up, which I may. Thanks for stopping by, Blake. But yeah, we're at the top of initiative with Jilsara in the cave, the giant cave.
Dane, it's been a while since we played. Do you want to maybe run us through what's going on?
Absolutely. So you guys had to go across Korsoth from the ocean side to the middle where the crystal, the stronghold of the Dwarven Empire is the crystal inside the mountains here. You guys are about halfway there. You've been flying on the back of your bard transformed into polymorphed into a giant bird for you guys to fly on. So you've saved some time traveling there. On one of your roosts to give the bird a break as he had to switch timing between flights and between polymorph spells going down. You guys roosted and looked down and saw a couple of, I believe, ettins, which you thought were rare to be together because they don't typically have, they already have two heads and more heads is too many, and two is plenty, if not too many already for them. So you guys decided to attack them just because, you know, there's a bounty on giant kin to the different dwarven lands in the area. You attacked them and then followed them into a cave where you came across a bunch of other strangely grouped together giant folk and kin like ogres and half-ogres and whatnot, like I'd mentioned. You're currently in a cave after following them even farther in and beating them up quite a bit. You're now like, you know, halfway into this cave with a bunch of orcs that you had fought as well as a couple other giants and whatnot. I do have the Fantasy Grounds up on my DM side. I will get the player view for the watchers up so I can, you know, transition over that every once in a while.
I'm still trying to load mine. Is everybody else up? Is it working okay for me?
It says yours is connected. Everybody's connected. I don't know if you guys are loaded. It looks like Webb, Magvars, and Calcine are all in.
Mine's loading now.
I'm gonna just crash it and start over again, see if that'll work. It's not liking me. If I remember correctly, I was over in the corner with one dude.
Yep, you're down at the bottom.
Fighting him. Yep. And so I was trying to kill him.
You're hiding behind a stalagmite.
Yeah, so if you can help me while this is loading, my next move would be, as expected,